Hi everyone, this is your mistress of manifestations and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Gemini. So this is a general reading, so not all the messages are going to make sense to you, but if it does, claim it. But if this reading confuses you, I want you to go and check your moon, your rising, and your Venus placements in your chart. If you do not know where these placements are, go to Google Free Birth Chart Calculator, put in all of your details, allow Google to calculate your chart for you, make a note of those placements and go and check all those readings on my channel. And I can guarantee you, Gemini, there will be a message there for you. So if this reading resonates with you, claim it. Feel free to swap the roles. As in, if this message is somewhat confusing for you, but fits to the T for the person or the situation that you're thinking about when you come across this reading, swap the roles. So, Gemini, here we go. I'm just going to start off by taking out 2 cards from my angel answers and just keeping them face down. We'll open them and read those messages for you at the end of the reading. Okay, here we go. Gemini. That's it. 1 and 2. I'm also going to go ahead and take 2 cards from my angels and crystals. I don't know. I feel guided to to take these cards and keep them, and we'll open them at the end of the reading. And I'm sure they'll always make sense. Thank you. My Geminis, please. My Geminis. 1. Geminis, please. My Geminis, please. 2. Okay. Now, I'm going to start with my Gilded Reverie. So we're going to take my Lenormands and start this reading today. Here we go. I don't know. I have a feeling of that someone's feeling very, very sad or down. I don't know why, because usually with the Gemini energy, when I get into your energy, I can't stop talking because I start to talk so fast. I have to hold myself and say, you know what, stop. But it's not happening like that. So are some of you down, or you're feeling a bit lost, a bit sad, Geminis? Don't worry, it's energy. Let it flow. Don't hold on to it, okay? Let it flow past you. We tend to hold on to energy. It usually wants to just stay for a bit and, bounce. All right, Geminis. To start by taking what's at the top of the deck. Clouds. Number 6. Bottom. Garden. I'll give you a clear message on this. If there were some clouds, what do I mean by clouds? As in, if you had some, when there are clouds, it's very Neptunian, right? It's like a fog where you're not able to see clearly. If you were having some doubts, okay, about some situation that revolves or that involves your friend circle, because the garden is a card of course, going outdoors. This is the Garden of Eden, spending time, in the beautiful outdoors, in a beautiful place with flowers and trees, and there are peacocks here too, fountains. But for me, this is also a card of the people you hang out with. That is your social clique, the people you spend time with, okay? This could be your friends from work. After work, do you all go and sit out together? Who are the people that you spend time with, which is your social time, your social group? Did you have some kind of a doubt that somebody there in your social group was not on the up and up? Because it seems to be like there was some judgment that you were taking of whether you could trust them. This is one message I'm getting directly. Okay. And the clouds is Pisces and Neptune. This is confusion, not having clarity, misunderstanding, insecurity, hidden secrets. Because when Neptune comes into play, something is hidden or something is very, very foggy. And was that somebody or a situation that involved your friends? And this is Uranus in Aquarius, okay? The garden. So you could be dealing with an Aquarian or a Pisces so far. This is society, your culture, your teamwork. If there was some fog or some confusion there about whether they were on the up and up, we'll take the rest of the reading and we'll see if these match. But along with these clouds, you can see the sun coming out. Clarity is going to be shown to you. The clouds are going to move away, and clarity is going to come to you about any situation that involves your social network. So I'm going to keep these two cards here, and we're going to continue with the reading. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now, if possible, also check where your North Node is in your chart. And go and check those readings on my channel. And I promise you, Gemini, you'll be shocked how many messages, extra information, extra guidance that you can receive when you watch all those placements. Gemini, for my Geminis, cards are really sticky. Geminis. Oh God, you're gonna make me bend. Okay. All right. Wow. There is some harsh energy. I feel it. I felt it. I felt it. I felt it. But I felt it. Okay. Gemini. 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 Okay. This one card is kind of, going in and out, bobbing. All right. Nice. Okay. Interesting, Geminis. Interesting. Geminis. Geminis, please. Okay. You have two cards of communication, which is so you. Big 3 cards. Communication, and you are all about that. Gemini, the twins, that mind, that constant chatter. Geminis, the tower. Now, this is a very different tower. It's not like your usual tower, which we have in the other decks. If you see this card, this is a card where you have this huge structure here, which is very, very solitary. It's being isolated. Have you felt isolated? Or have you been isolating yourselves, Gemini? Have you felt the need to be in your little ivory tower and, cut yourself out from people? Especially your social groups and network, because remember this card came out first? It was just there. So I'm wondering if you have decided to pull back from a group of people, or if you have decided to just isolate yourself for some time. Are any of you not feeling well? Because, when this word isolation comes out, what comes to mind. But if you are feeling unwell, I want you to know that healing, speedy recovery is being sent to you as I speak these words. And I'm going to set intentions that you recover just like that. And so be it. Okay. Now, on the other hand, if you've chosen to isolate yourself, if you've chosen to take a time out, just be with yourself. This is Saturn in Capricorn, and Saturn is very strong in Capricorn. That's his, what can I say? He's the homeboy there. That's his base. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. So far we have Capricorn, we have Pisces, and we have Aquarius. Now, this is a card of just either pulling back, putting distance, or setting boundaries between you and someone. Now, the next card that I have tells me that it could be someone with whom you may have a commitment with, or were you expecting a commitment from somebody? Okay. But you just decided to take a step back, and why am I getting a feeling, all right, that you were about to give a commitment to someone, or you were about to, the ring is, of course, when the ring comes out, it is always about somebody who wants to commit. when you have the ring, you exchange rings when you get married. So it is a sign or a symbol of being together with someone. So were you about to give this ring to someone, but you held back? I feel this. I feel that you pulled back. You pulled back from giving a commitment to someone in your life. And I think this person. I mean, they could be a part of your social group or you met them through your friends. There's something with friends here too. Okay. And you were very, very close to giving a person this commitment. This is Libra, Venus in Libra. This is agreements, commitment. It could be in love or business. Now, I'll give you a work message, Gemini. If somebody was if you were expecting a commitment from a big organization, because the tower also represents that, it's Saturn in Capricorn. That's governments, nameless, faceless organizations, big institutions, way people who are people and things that are way bigger than us. When you stand and look at that tower, it's like, oh, wow, look at that. It's authority, it's power. So if you were expecting to get a commitment, an offer from a big organization like that, I feel at the last minute they have pulled back from giving you that commitment. And I'm also feeling that if you were going to give a commitment to someone, this could be, a commitment of love, of promise, of honor, partnership, your mind. And again, even though this is Venus in Libra, when the ring comes in, okay, Saturn comes into play, because Saturn, to start with, has 7 rings. That gives you a little hint as to what he's about. Cycles. He likes to make you go round and round, that same little cycle of either bullshit or good stuff. So it then becomes karmic. Karmic is not a bad term. It just tells you that when Saturn steps into a relationship where we sign papers, where we exchange rings, where, as in our Indian tradition, we walk around the fire 7 times, we invite Kronos, Lord Shani or Saturn, into that relationship. And then it becomes karmic or dharmic, as in it becomes a lesson or a blessing. But somebody at the last minute decided to pull back, to not give that offer. Okay. So I'm wondering if you were about to give an offer to someone or vice versa. If somebody else was on the verge of giving you an offer and they pulled back. And I feel this is somebody because when this garden comes out, this is your group. Okay. This is your friend circle. So you knew this person. So I'm also getting another message that people in your friend circle knew about this relationship too. And even, they were expecting this commitment to take place. But somebody pulled back. Somebody pulled back from giving a commitment in the last minute. It was almost like, how do I say it? It was like afterthought. Like, no, I think I need to wait, or I need to just not do this right now. Now, this card, the next card, is a whip. Whip. It's a very quick energy. Very, very quick. I mean, come on. Now, if you imagine a whiplash, it's never in slow-mo. It's like one quick hit. It's very, very, very tough energy. Very tough energy for you, Gemini. This is conflict, heated arguments, discussions, debates, punishment. The whip is such a symbol of punishment. Okay, when you think about the whip, you're thinking about somebody getting lashes or somebody being punished. It can also indicate to me that some information came in as a whip and just whipped off this Neptunian fog. I'm getting this message. You already had some confusion about the situation. You were confused about it. Okay. But you were still willing to go ahead with this commitment, I feel. And I think this person is somebody from your social circle. So you felt, what? I mean, everybody knows. It was like, I'm getting a sense of where you were about to commit to somebody. okay, who was a part of your social circle. You knew them. You knew where they lived. You knew everything about them, and then you fell in love. You pulled back in the last minute. It was almost like this whip. Something came in, okay, just whipped off that fog, cleared that fog, removed those rose tinted glasses, whipped it off your face, and showed you something, because the clouds parting and the sun shining is also clarity. Now, it's also conflict. Now, whatever you found out, okay, made you pull back from giving a commitment, because this is a card of solitude. This is a card of deciding, being alone with yourself, introspection for me, isolating yourself, okay, from a snake. I wonder if, okay, if you already had some doubts about an individual, you had some doubts. There was some kind of a fog, but because you felt, what, I'm anyway going to commit to this person. It's okay. It's all right. I mean, we've been with each other for so long. And I'm also getting this message that you've been with each other for quite some time. This is not a new relationship. This is a relationship that you've been with this individual, where you know this person. They are a part of your friend circle. They are somebody who you know. Okay. Some kind of what can I say, epiphany, a very, very fast moving, something came in with such a force. It was like, what? What? Really? Is this what this person is? Or is this true about this person? I think, why am I feeling? I'm constantly getting a message that you found out about somebody's, what's that word? Somebody not being on the up and up with you. Like, okay, I'll tell you, when I see the snake, what I think of. The snake is an energy of somebody, okay, who keeps saying that they're going to change. Now, look, the snake is also medicine. So, again, if some of you are feeling unwell, speedy recovery is on its way to you as I speak, and so be it. Now, Gemini, let's go back to the snake. Now, the snake, to have in a love reading or in any reading, it's not good. This energy is just not good. The snake is, imagine a snake, slithery, slimy, moving about in the grass. You don't even know it's there till you get bitten. Now, was there somebody very close to you in your friend circle? And I think you were about to commit to them too. Okay. And they were pretending to be your very close friend, because when I see this Garden of Eden, it's somebody that you've spent time with, somebody that you know, somebody that you're comfortable with. Okay. And you were about to commit to them. I know this for a fact. You were on the verge of giving them a commitment. But you pulled back in the last minute because the whip came in and whipped your rose tinted glasses and showed you something. It cleared that fog. The snake is moon in Cancer. Now, the moon is about secrets. The moon is about a third person. The moon is about hidden things that you did not know. Did you find out some information, okay, which was just so, I mean, I'm getting the word severe in nature. I don't know what it could be. Deception. Or maybe you found out that somebody was very, very calculative, self-serving, manipulative. And if you think about the Garden of Eden, it was a snake that gave the forbidden knowledge. It's also like a slow peeling of the layers, bit by bit. You started to find out things one by one. You know what the snake does, right? It peels its skin. But what comes out? Another snake. I think I'll give you two messages here. You gave this person many chances, because, again, the ring is when it makes you go round and round. You've been around this mountain many times with this person. You've had a bit of doubts and you've kind of caught them. And then they have, said, you know what? I swear I'm not doing this. I promise you. And they shed that skin. There's another snake only under that. You've been down this mountain with them. Slowly but surely, every time they peeled, or said they were changing, they never did. And what it led to was you peeling the layers. And what can I say? What's that word? And peeling those layers one by one and revealing and understanding the deceptive nature of this person. Now, this could also be somebody who's very, very seductive, very attractive. This could have been a very, very deep sexually charged relationship, something you crave for, okay? Something you crave for, because the snake is just like that. This could have been a very deep sexual relationship. You found something out. And I think you found out bit by bit, because even here, even though the clouds are parting, there are still some clouds. The sun is there, but it took you time to find out because you trusted them. They're a part of your social circle, and you said, not them. You kept finding out as you peeled layer after layer, that there was deception, there was subterfuge. This person was so calculative, self-serving. They manipulated you. This is about deception. I'm feeling this. This is about deception. And news came in. Now, the owls are about wisdom, okay? The owl is also a totem of goddess Lakshmi in Indian culture, which means that it's about wealth. So I'm thinking, if the news that came in, okay, birds are always, they bring in messages, or, gossip for me, birds, when you think of two birds sitting and chattering about. Did you hear gossip from your friends? Because again, the garden comes in, which is your, what can I say, your little group of friends. Did you hear some gossip about them, about their deception and their fuckery? Because when this card comes in here, I can say, because birds or the owl is wisdom and knowledge, you found some knowledge out about deception, okay, from your close group of friends. I feel you heard some gossip. You could hear this external noise happening around you, because as the time came closer to you committing to somebody, you started to hear stuff about someone. You started to hear stuff about someone. And when is the owl? See that in this particular deck, in the Lenormand, there's one more bird. This is the extended version. Which are those love birds, which are very chitter-chatter gossip. This one, when it comes out, it's about wisdom, it's about knowledge, and it's about some serious kind of communication that you found out. And that whipped off those glasses, ripped off the mask of this snake. And that was the last freaking layer that they could ever shed, because that exposed the rot within. God, I feel this. And I think this was your angels protecting you. So this is Uranus in Aquarius. You have Saturn very strong here. You have Moon, you have Cancer here. What else do we have? We have the ring again. For me, the ring is Libra. Okay. The Tower, which is a card of isolation, is again Saturn, which is, of course, Capricorn. And then we had the clouds. So you already had some kind of a doubt about this person. I know this. You had some doubts, but you were not sure. And you kept giving them the benefit of the doubt. I feel this. You knew something was not on the up and up with this person. Okay. But when this chatter got so loud in your group of friends whom you hung out with, some information, damaging information came in. This is again Pisces in Neptune, okay? So Pisces, the moon energy is very strong. And when the moon energy is strong, it's about secrets, it's about deception, it's about fears, it's about somebody trying to fool you. Now, whatever information you found out, And I think you found out in the nick of time because you were about to commit to somebody. I'm telling you, you were about to commit to somebody, and I cannot shake that message off. But the owl's telling me that some information came in. And then I have this card, which is a letter. This for me is a letter of concern. You found some documents or something about them. I don't know what, but you found something official about this person. Now, I'm giving you another message here. Where is that tower? Where is my, yeah. You could have found some information about some government authority, something from a very authoritative organization about this individual. Could be about money laundering. What? It could be something about some kind of fuck ups with money or some document, okay, that exposed what they have done in the past. It could be money, and this could be about another relationship too. I don't know what this is about. I can't, but it is some message of concern that you found out. Some knowledge came to you about some money problems or some, what is that? Bamboozlement in money that they have done, embezzlement. My goodness. Embezzlement with money. I'm getting this, huh? Something with money. And you found some official document. You found out about some official document. And you realize this was a snake. This was somebody who was doing stuff for their own gains. Now you're getting the clarity. The clouds are really parting. This whip that came in whipped those glasses out of your face, and those rose tinted glasses, and showed you the deception of this person. I don't know, there's another woman or another person. I'm going to take my kippers on that. But this information coming in has made you change directions. And if you notice here, okay, the sun is here. There's a sun here right in the center. You are changing the direction away from this person. Okay, changing it totally away, moving away from this individual. As I think you are just going a total, you're like, no, I do not want to be with this individual. I'm trying to figure out what could have come in, and I'll take some more cards on that. But you found some kind of a big deception that is making you change direction. This is the compass. This is you're changing. You're moving. If you're going this way, you're going the other way. Finished. You're building a bridge over these, what can I say, this, water of conflict in your life. Okay. You are moving away from this conflict, and you are calmly moving, because when you build a bridge, there's no, you're going to calmly walk over that conflict. And the whip is also arguments. Maybe you did have some arguments and conflict with this individual. I'm getting a strong message about some money embezzlement, bamboozlement, money. I don't know whether it's your money or they had taken somebody else's money in the past that they were connected to. Something with money, and there's somebody else involved here, and they have cheated somebody in the past too. I'm getting this very, very strong message. You are moving away calmly. You are moving away. Okay. Now I'll read this another way too. If you are moving away from this particular situation that gave you so much of conflict, because there was a time when you were madly in love with this person, something came out just like that, from gossip, from your friends, from your grapevine, and you got some official. Did you get an official communication from some governmental authority or from some other person from their past telling you, did somebody warn you? I don't know why I'm getting this message, Gemini. I'm just going to deliver it. I feel somebody gave you a letter of warning, like, do you know about this person? Look, I'm giving you proof. I feel this now. When you create this bridge over this conflict and you move away, this is also about connections. You're going towards a connection. For me, I'm going to take this ring again. You're going towards another commitment and another connection. And I think this particular connection, which was so heavy, I can't shake off the message that maybe you received some communication from somebody in their past, a letter of concern, They even gave you proof of documents to show you what this person was about. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this, okay? You're going towards somebody who could be Sagittarius, because this is Jupiter and Sag, okay? This could be a romantic offer. This could be, an expression of love. When you love somebody, you give them a bouquet of beautiful flowers. You're going towards this, but you have to move away from this because you have had a shocking revelation about somebody. And I think somebody from their past communicated to you via email or text or some way, and they even gave you official documents to prove what they were saying. And that was it for you. You're moving away and you're building new connections, bridges with somebody who's coming in with this, okay, with a lot of love, with a lot of joy, an expression of love. You're going towards that, and this could lead to a commitment, but you were about to commit to somebody and you pulled back. You pulled back in the last minute. I cannot shake that off. So I'm going to keep these cards here. I'm going to take my situations tarot. Take my situations tarot. Let's see what other messages I can give you for my Geminis, please. I cannot shake that message off that you found out through official sources or through somebody from their past about what they have done. What they've done. They could have reached out to you via social media to tell you, hey, you know what? I went through this. Do you know they're doing this to you? I'm getting this mess. And they give you proof too, so that, and they could see that you're so madly in love. So they give you proof. Listen, I'm giving you the proof as well. Top of the deck, pop up. Bottom, on the verge, about to confess. My God. This could be your new energy. Somebody is popping up with a bouquet of flowers for you. I'm telling you, from your past. And I think they are going to be on the verge to confess to you how much they love you, Gemini. But this individual, bamboozlement, embezzlement, getting a fraud person. They have cheated other women or whatever. And don't go by the sex of the cards. So my Geminis, can you give me some additional messages, please? Right, Geminis. Oh boy. Okay. I just want to start off by saying that Archangel Michael is here. So he's blessing you. And when he comes in, I know he is coming in to help you cut those cords. That whip might have been a very harsh energy for you. And you might have felt almost like, oh my God, why is this happening? But it was meant to happen because they wanted to show you the deception. Now, I want to show you this card, lockdown. You felt isolated, or you've isolated yourself, or this relationship, or what you found out after it totally mentally screwed you, or this individual mentally, put you in a lockdown, yeah. Because these two cards coming together tells me that there's been some kind of a mental trauma here for you, Geminis, done by this individual, okay, perpetuated by this individual to you. Now, very, very controlling. Whoever you're dealing with, a lot of control. This is, again, very Saturnian. When somebody wants to grip and hold a relationship, okay, they do not want to let go. They want to make you feel, like it's very, very, the snake. I'll tell you why I'm going to compare this with the snake, because when the snake comes in, it's very toxic. Okay, they are the medicine, and they give the venom and the anti venom. So this person was trying to control you, or was trying to make you feel like, look, your mind, you cannot. They were really very controlling. It was very, very toxic. It was very toxic. And I think they were controlling you because they knew if you found out about their past, you would have dumped them in an instant and bounced. They were doing their best to control you and keep you in a lockdown. I think when this card, the Guardian card that came out before, and I felt you were isolated from your friends, Did they isolate you from your friends? I think they did. I think they did. Now, social media fake profile hiding. I feel somebody contacted you on the social media to tell you that this person is a fake. They're fake, that they have catfished them too before in the past. Okay. And you're next. I feel this. You found something out. Okay. On the via social media. You found something out about this person. Realization coming to light. Finding out. Somebody reached out to you. Okay. Could be a woman who reached out to you to tell you, look, I was fooled by this person. And from what I can see, you are about to get fooled too. I want you to take cognizance that what you're dealing with is a snake. Okay. And there is something about money and stuff here, something that they have embezzled people for money. They have catfish people. They have been fraudulent, bamboozled women. They have bamboozled women. This is some divine masculine who likes to have a very, very, what can I say, a steel. Look at this image. The grip that they want to have on you. It's almost like they're going to dig into your flesh to keep you there. They have done this before to other people too. They have 100%. Now, these cards here, waves, emotions coming and going. This was a relationship for you that, like I said, the snake is very, very sexual. It's also very deep, you know. It's very deep. It's a deep sexual relationship. And you really gave your heart to this person you were about to commit, because the ring here tells me that you were on the verge to give them a commitment. I mean, this was not just a flaky relationship for you. You were there, you were playing for keeps. Okay. You were there for the long haul. And it took you some time to break free from this too, because again, when the ring comes in, it's a cycle. You went around that mountain. I feel you got small little prompts, and they always tried to bargain with you. Look, you know what? That person is lying. Yeah, it's not true. I never did that. You nuts? Who all are you going to believe on social media? And I think this individual, because if you look at this person's body here, they're very, 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 their body is awesome. I think this is somebody who, is out there on the social media that you're dealing with. They could be very, very well put together, and they could have had a lot of friendships and relationships in the past. And I think women have reached out to you in the past with little bits of, excuse me, are you this? Do you know this? And whenever you would tell them, they would be, come on, you know how women are. They're just jealous that I'm with you. They're jealous I'm with you. Don't believe them. My God. And they kept bargaining about that with you. And they had such a grip on you, anchored. They wanted to just keep you chained and bound. This is again very Saturnian. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. I feel women reached out to you in the past, okay, on social media. Where's that card? Social media card. They have. And they've tried to warn you. And every time you told him, I just got a message on my, Instagram or Facebook or whatever you have your social media, they would say, come on now. They would bargain with you. Are you nuts? You're going to believe that woman? She's jealous of you because you're with me. She's jealous of you. Don't believe her. But somebody came in with such information. Okay. They came in with official papers and information. I'm getting this message like a document from the freaking government. Okay. Then there was a really, what can I say, no two ways about what you found out. You found out that they were hiding a lot of stuff. They also had many, many fake profiles, and they were talking to a lot of people. I'm also getting this message that they had made 1 million profiles, but they were talking to other women. This is somebody who is adept with using social media. Okay. For what? Fuckery. For what? Crap. But somebody who reached out to you this time gave you proof. Undeniable freaking proof. They even gave you documents with the government seal on it about this person's behavior. And that was what whipped, I was going to say whipped off those glasses. Oh boy, whipped those glasses off your face, and you realized and you exposed the snake. And you peeled back layer after layer. Every time somebody communicated to you, you thought you peeled one layer, and then they always said, you know what, come on, don't believe them. Don't believe. The snake is the venom and the anti-venom. They gave you that anti-venom. Come on, baby. You know they're jealous of you. You know, she's jealous of you because you have me. I have you. We're together. We're gonna commit. Yay. Fake. They have bamboozled many people, and they were a good negotiator. I'll tell you that. Very good at, negotiating with you. And they made you go through these waves of ups and downs. Again, when this card comes of ups and downs and round you'll go, it's very karmic. Because when these waves come, when the waves are high, okay, and you're happy, your emotions are like, yay. But when it's low, it's down in the dumps. Okay. And this was a lesson to leave, to trust your intuition, that when it's down in the dumps, there's something that's not right. Thank God you found out. And God bless those women who, I think somebody, and I feel there's one woman here, somebody here who persisted, to send you information. Listen to me. Like, she kept telling you this. And finally, she sent you something official that you could not ignore. I feel this. Now, what you're going towards, after you build that bridge and move away from this connection, you are connecting, or I feel reconnecting. Because for me, this bridge, okay, can be a connection or it can be a reconnection, right? So I think somebody from your past is coming. You have already built this bridge and you are changing the direction. Okay, you have averted a disaster. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for coming in, okay, and whipping these glasses off your face and showing you the snake. Now, you are reconnecting with somebody who's going to pop up. Somebody, I don't know who this is. It could be somebody from your past. You could be reconnecting with somebody from your past. They could be probably coming in with a bouquet, and I think with a hidden offer for a commitment. And I'll tell you why. They're on the verge to confess to you. Okay? They're on the verge to confess to you that they love you. I feel this. I'll give you one more message before I close this reading. This individual you were dealing with had committed to many women online. I'm telling you this. This individual that you were dealing with, this fraud, had committed to many women online. You were one of them. Okay? And that's the information that you found out. So now, before I pick those two cards that I had kept aside for you, I'm going to take a Keepers of the Light Oracle as well, just to see which ascended avatars want to give you a message. This person had given commitments to many people, many. Okay, and while some have reached out to you, the last one actually showed you, I don't know, texts, or I think they even probably signed some kind of a document with them. My gems, please. Okay. Archangel Michael is here. You know what he rules, right? Soulmates. He rules soulmates. That's what you're going towards. Your soulmate, unconditional love. You know what he does, right? He has that sword and he whacks, okay? You can say it's a whip. He removes those cords that keep us stuck to toxic people who are trying to fool us. And he just comes in and he whacks those cords. I request you, Gemini, to please reach out to him and call him. Call him? Yeah, just call him. Because see, they have given us free will. Unless you ask him to intervene and help you, they won't. Please call on him and tell him, Archangel Michael, I need your help. He's already helped you. Now, I want you to reach out to him to stay there in your life and continue to bless you. And he will. This is Archangel Michael protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention. He's intervened, okay? and remove that snake from your life. And he's sending in your true soulmate because he rules over that. He rules over that. Now, Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. Let's read your message. You are safe. Angels, stand close, surrender your concerns, and allow a miracle to occur. If this individual has put you in this mental freaking lockdown, do not worry. In this mental prison of yours, Archangel is right there. He's your bodyguard. Okay? You are protected. Okay? Step one was removing this loser from your life, exposing what they really are, and now steering you, building that bridge, helping you reconnect with a soulmate who's coming in, and he rules over soulmates, okay? Twin flames, he's going to send that person, the right one for you. Have faith. Now, the next card is Odin, psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. You know, the clouds that came out in the reading earlier. It's about Neptune. Okay. Neptune is usually fog, but the moon is also very strong then because, you know, moon and Neptune. Your third eye opened. Your intuition is on point and you expose the snake and you see things for what they really are. Trust your intuition. Now, let's see those cards which I had kept before to the side. These two cards. The first one is no. If there was any question that you were asking, in particular, the answer is no. And the second one is in the near future. So if there was something that you were asking, I don't know if it was for work or anything else, right now the answer is no. But I think in the near future, it could come to pass. Now, your two crystals, which were there for you earlier, these two cards. First one is make time for self-care. I think this is what they're talking about. And this isolation, you know, you felt isolated and lonely. You felt isolated, you felt lonely. And this person put you in, you know, having emotions, ups and downs. Self-care is required. I don't know what happened. My camera just stopped recording. So I'm going to read this message for you. Make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. And the second card is fluoride. This was kyanite, by the way. This was kyanite. Make time for self-care. I don't know what happened to my camera. I really do not know. Fluoride, natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you, naturally attractive and lovable inside out. If this person made you feel that you're not attractive because they kept you in a mental prison and they kept you, you know, oh, I forgot, there was a soulmate card here. Guys, I had forgotten this card. You are going towards your soulmate. Hold on, Archangel Michael is right here. This is unconditional love. They're going to just pop up. And they're about to confess. Wow, this is so powerful. Archangel Michael is right here. He's steering you towards your soulmate. My goodness, I'd forgotten this card. Similar friendship, romantic partner. I want you to be your authentic self, okay? They're asking you to be that. Because this individual tried to change, you know, this grip. They were forcing you to change and be something that you weren't. I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad Archangel Michael stepped in and showed you their true colors, because otherwise you would have committed to a snake, somebody who has bamboozled many women. And I feel they were online talking to a lot of women and committing to multiple people. What were they planning to do? Have sister wives? What's that called? You know, go and live out in, I don't know where they're from, Utah? God in heaven. All right. So my gems, I hope you've enjoyed your reading. Give me a thumbs up. Please comment and let me know what you're going through. And every time you comment, I will reply back to you and set good intentions for you, I promise. Okay? Subscribe to my channel. I have really enjoyed sitting here and doing this reading for you, and I cannot wait, my darling gems, to come back again, do another reading for you, just to give you some more messages and insight. But until then, I'm going to say goodbye. I love you and namaste. Bye.